Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here this morning. Actually, it's afternoon now, huh? Damn, time flies. I'm here for Kaguya-sama. Love is War, aka Kaguya-sama wants to be confessed to, aka a bunch of other things. But they're going with Love is War as the main title, so that's what we're going with. I've been hearing a lot of hype about this show. It aired this morning. People have been saying that they really liked it. Some other people have been saying that it was kind of generic and tropey. I don't know. But there's been a lot of hype in the pipeline about this show, which makes me think that I might be disappointed because often when there's lots of hype, I end up disappointed. But we will let the show speak for itself and we will find out for ourselves. So, episode 1, something about a movie. Okay, cool. Oh, I have to make a thumbnail for this. I'm sure I can find some art. It'll be fine. Yeah. So, the way I've heard this show described is the mind games of a psychological thriller type anime applied to a romance. Okay, could be an interesting take. I've been sort of wanting a good rom-com, so if this ends up being a good rom-com with something interesting to it, then that'll be great to have in the lineup. If it's terrible, which I doubt it will be, then we'll have an empty slot on Saturdays. We'll see. Anyway, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I also want to say that my mic has been doing a weird thing where it sometimes creates this like muffly distortion stuff. I'll go through the whole audio track in post-production and like remove out any portions of it that I possibly can so that it doesn't impact your experience too much. I've got a new cable for it coming tomorrow, which will hopefully resolve the problem completely, but it's been really annoying, and so if you hear any weird like whooshy whooshy muffly noises, it's an electronic interference thing or something. I don't know. It's something shit with my audio setup and it sucks. So apologies for that if it happens. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll. There will be two versions. There'll be a version with the full video in the video, and that will be available on BitChute and Mega in links in the description. So if you want that, you can go and get it. If you want to just watch the timer-based version on YouTube, it'll be a timer-based version. There will be a beep-beep timer. It'll go boop, 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 beep, and on the beep in the green light, that's the same frame that Crunchyroll starts playing on my screen. All right? All right. Beep-beep timer goes here. I'm gonna need notes. Okay, so we've got one of these comedic starts. Nice, cute. What does this remind me of the beginning of? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've set up the whole premise. Nice. Groovy. Who's doing this OP? Got a big cast of supporting characters. Nice. Okay. Epic Records Japan. Okay, but we didn't see. It was in Japanese, so I missed it. Damn. I'll look it up after. Little Derringer. Nice. That was a nice OP. Okay, so we're taking a note from Kill la Kill. Same with the narrator. The over the top narrator. Love it. Ah, so there's student council. Okay. That's a great visualization. So is that. Nice. Solid gold. Damn. Mm-hmm. So as soon as they get behind closed doors, they hate each other? Hate each other? Ooh, interesting shot. Full CG space. Doubly interesting shot. Full CG space in a void. Nice. Oh, ridiculous. Nice background choice. Very shafty. I heard a lot of the staff are Shaft. Have Shaft in their past history. But she'll never do that. Ha ha ha. Very Shaft. Wow. That was pretty neat. Hmm. Ah, it's this character. Why did we point out the single steamed bun? Nope. Oh no! Right. Interesting shot. Ah, that's a very shaft shot. The scan lines. It's nice. Ah, right. Wow. That's clever. Ooh, that's clever. Ruh-roh. Brilliant. You lost. Right? I think you've killed them. Ah, that was the setup. Okay. Chekhov steamed bun. That was cute. Cute character acting. Is this a 4 coma? She read it to herself. That's my guess. Wow, the whole pencil. She read it to herself. It's great use of like old TV, old VCR footage effects to make the in their imagination scenes feel different. It's great. That was great. Does he have his head currently on the desk? Yes, he does. So our camera angle was okay. Clever. Okay, she didn't write it to herself. But right. Right. Yeah, who needs honor? A forbidden move. Framing this as a video game is great. Nope. Another vignette. Kaguya wants it. Yep. Hmm. That's cute. Ooh, very Shaft. Gimme. Of course. Let the battle begin. Alright, so the wrench is here. Wow, we're doing a full Shokugeki no Soma scene. This is great. Fujiwara-san. Murderous intent. Go, 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 go. Soup. Wow. No, you didn't. You had your cooks do that. Ah. Not quite according to plan. Girl, you're gonna die. Oh, man. Oof. Hell yeah. A little bit. Cattle. Nah. Introduced to this maid character. Okay. Well. Alright, I want to, Kaguya-sama Love is War. Find this on Mal. Main voice of Kaguya. Main voice of Shirogane, right? Yeah. And then director? Oh, it's Shinichi Omata. Okay. Right. He's the director of Rakugo. Other staff, chief animation director, color design, editing. Oops. Editing, series comp, photography, art director. Nice. Cool. Oh, and chief animation director. Okay. Nothing that I recognize. Jeez. August 24th, no year. Okay. This guy is the other guy. Oh, he's shorter. Oh. What other main cast are you? Oh, he'll be somebody in Dr. Stone when that happens. Nice. He's Kindaichi from Haikyuu. Okay. Smoking Lightning. Oh, he's Saitama. That's where I recognize the voice from. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Cool. Shinichi Omata is the director who has also done some other stuff, and he's done Rakugo, right? Show again, Roku. Yeah, there we go. Under a different name. Okay. Nada. Oh, Kuroshitsuji. Okay, so this guy works, he's a staff position at A1. Editing on Sangatsu makes sense. Editing on some of the Monogatari films makes sense. And editing on Sakamoto. Okay, cool. This guy did what? Series composition? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Series composition. Yeah, okay. Amatora, Bang Dream, nothing of great interest except he did some script for some episodes of Rakugo. Okay. DP on Blue Exorcist, Gate. So a lot of crap. But also Space Brothers. Okay, interesting. And he's done work on Clover shows as well as A1 shows. Okay, cool. Angel Beats background art on this, and he's the art director on this. Okay, not too much experience, but he's doing a good job. This is what? What are you on Kaguya-sama? Chief Animation Director. What? I don't want to bookmark. Director. Joshiraku. Oh, he was the animation director on one of the Madoka movies. Neat. And on some of Prison School. Okay. Shauna. Taboo Tattoo. Did key animation on Toradora. Okay, this guy's got a lot of stuff under his belt. Very nice. Oh, and Flying Witch. Okay. Nice. Very nice. So there's a whole lot of staff with a lot of overlap with Shaft. And the Shaftisms and Shaft influence definitely shows in this piece. So what Shaft does better than anybody else in the business is make scenes from like just characters talking that isn't super interesting and make them over the top visually engaging by using colorful backgrounds, a lot of background movement and background animation, and putting the characters in like non-space. We saw a lot of that with the black and white pattern backgrounds in this. And then we also saw some of the interesting Shaftisms where they'll do stuff like take characters' hair, and instead of trying to make the hair look like hair, they make it a cutout of a different pattern and throw that on there. And there was some of that in this episode as well. I really liked the use of like old VCR footage effects. So the sort of grainy footage and then the scan lines going through it to differentiate between stuff going on in the characters' heads and the actual events playing out. I thought that was really effective, and I liked the way that it worked out. We've got this over-the-top narrator. Right, who's the narrator? Yutaka Oyama. Who is... This is his only narrator role. Lots of supporting cast in lots of things. Almost like no main cast. Actually, I think he literally has no main cast roles. Literally none. Wow. But tons and tons of supporting characters. Cool. Very cool. He's got a great voice for being the over-the-top comedic narrator. I think that was really excellent. Yeah, so we've got our talented girl. I loved the way that they showed that with the trophies falling from the sky and with like lots of impact. Visually engaging, really useful, really interesting. And then we had all of the like certificates coming in as though they're pieces of like a shifting puzzle. That was pretty cool. We've got this sort of light pink-haired, very naive girl character who's sort of the wrench in their plans. She's the innocent bystander who gets in the way. I loved the setup in one of the vignettes of the steamed bun because they point it out early on, and then they go long enough for you to basically forget about it until they go click sugar, and then they desire the steamed bun. So that's like Chekhov's steamed bun, right? We set up that it's there. We set up that it's important. We're wondering why it's important, and just that wondering is enough to keep us engaged. Despite, I mean, there's a ton of other stuff going on that makes it engaging. this show is playing with tropes in interesting ways. For example, the mechanical pencil crack the lead is a huge, super common trope, right? You're writing with the mechanical pencil, somebody says something, and then the lead cracks. Instead, the entire pencil cracks, and then he tries to put it back together, and then while he's taping it, he hears something else and breaks it again. It's just little cute things taking it over the top and making us as the audience aware that they are self-aware while they're producing this show. They're self-aware of their place in the broader scope of what anime is, and they're playing with it, and that's great. I wouldn't necessarily call this a parody. It's a different take on the same genre of like light novel, romance type stuff. Wouldn't call it exactly a parody, but it is definitely tongue-in-cheek, for sure. Firmly planted in cheek. Let me see, what else? The OP is dope. Right, who did the OP? That's something I wanted to look up. Love Dramatic featuring Rikahara by Masayuki Suzuki. Do you have a Mel profile? No. Okay. Huh? This just says Love Dramatic, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Doramatico. Okay. Yeah, in katakana, so okie dokie. And then who are you? Who are you? Japanese singer, trademark of mustache on glasses, a member of Rats and Stars. Okay, so it's just some guy. Okie dokie then. I've heard this compared to Death Note before, like Death Note for romance or like something like that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. The way that we get into each character's heads and understand their plans and plots is great. And specifically the thing with the tickets, where it is revealed to us later that the whole tickets existence thing was Kaguya's plan. Like, she planted them beforehand. That's a very Death Note type thing to do. Like, show us the events taking place and then reveal to us that the events are taking place because of a plot by one of the characters. Like, it ends up being a dramatic reveal that's effective for the audience because we didn't know that going in, just like the characters don't know that. So that's pretty cool. I liked the Miss Innocent playing up that trope, and I also like that we give comedic names to their plans and plots and moves and mischief. It's cool. It makes it sort of feel like they're options in a visual novel or in a video game. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like this show definitely has it feels like it's seen a lot of anime. Does that make sense? Like, if we think of the show as the body of people who are producing the show and having their voices heard in the show, then the people who are producing it are not only people who make anime, but they're people who care about and like anime, right? So there were all these scenes that felt like they were pulled straight out of somewhere else. The big, we get the school reveal, we get this big red on-screen text. It's not bold and blocky or anything, but it's very Kill la Kill with the sound effect and everything. It's right there, and it's like, okay, somebody watching this was like, that's cool, let's steal it. And that's how we create interesting new things, is by stealing bits and pieces of other stuff. So this takes a lot of Shaftisms and stuff, and some Kill la Kill over the topness and some trigger flair, and it mashes it all together into a really good first episode. All in all, I would say this was a really good first episode. I'm excited to see where this show goes. If it can keep up this pace and this quality and this style and flair, then it's going to be a contender for one of the shows of the season. Which I didn't think I would be saying after watching Dororo episode 1. I was like, all right, well, it's over. But yeah, this is quite good. Good stuff. Thanks for recommending this to me, whoever recommended it to me. Anyway, I've been Teeaboo, this has been Kaguya. I'll catch you next week in the next one. Peace.